Hello there. Good evening, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in for another episode of my little Final Fantasy XI playthrough series, whatever you want to call it. Of course, we're live on YouTube today. And when we played last, we had completed the samurai. Well, I don't want to say completed. We had 90% of the way completed the samurai job quest, but the game makes you wait 2 or 3 game days while you're waiting for the sword, the katana, to be crafted. And so that's kind of where we're at. And so as soon as we start back up today, we're actually going to go ahead and claim that sword and finish that quest. So let's go ahead and get that on the screen, and let's get going with it. So enough game time has passed. My katana should be complete. The crafting should be done. So let's go ahead and claim it and unlock that job. Rowena, you have finally returned. I was beginning to worry that you had forgotten about your reward. Now, where did I put that? You did some mighty fine work getting my matey Jock his materials. Thanks to you, I got myself a fine new blade. Listen carefully, Rowena. Within a katana, the soul of its maker and the soul of its wielder are intertwined. That newfangled crystal synthesis you adventurers be using is all fine for mantles and arrows, but it can't copy the traditional methods. One must know the essentials behind a blade if they ever want to master it. And that's why we make adventures like you go on quests like the last one. We want to know the true meaning. We want you to know the true meaning of wielding a blade like this. Know the meaning of the power you hold, and only then will you find the true power within. That be Bushido, the way of the samurai. Your adventurers have already trained you. Your adventures have already trained you to become a samurai. Now all that's left is for you to pledge your faith to this blade. Your power within will do the rest. Rid yourself of all unnecessary thoughts and feel the world around you. Make your soul an unclouded mirror, a motionless pond. Project yourself into your blade. This be the legendary skill used by the samurai, Meiko Shisui. Take this, Momento Rowena. This blade was forged for you. Pledge your life to her, and she won't let you down. And with that, we have unlocked the samurai job, which is a job I've actually never really spent much time with. So that might be one that I'd be interested in checking out this playthrough. So if I'm still in the mindset of unlocking jobs, the next job that was included with the Rise of the Zillart expansion pack was Ninja. So we kind of see a theme going here. Samurai, Ninja. We've kind of got this whole Far Eastern thing going. So let's go ahead and unlock that. Now I just happen to know that that is in Batstock. Ayami, a character that we've met, plays a role in this quest. Excuse me. So we are going to take this home point right over to Batstock. I believe at the Tenshodo, which again kind of goes hand in hand with this whole Nord Tenshodo thing. We're going down to the warehouse here. I think it might be this guy. Maybe not. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was in this warehouse, though. That's a store. Let's see. Let me take a look, because I could be wrong. Ah, okay. Yes. We have to trigger something first. My mistake. Sorry. Let's see. Where am I? I have to go to a house and talk to an NPC before we come to the warehouse. Trying to do this off memory is not super duper easy. Bum, bum, bum. So this is Ayami's sister, I believe. Everyone says that they're proud of Sis. I am too. She's strong, cool, and smart. I'm not any one of those. I can never be like her. Have I already got this cutscene, perhaps? I might have. Let's see if I've got the quest. I don't see it. Ah, here we go. So some of this I've already sort of flagged, I guess. Kagetora told you what? What is he thinking? He usually isn't the type to go telling people secrets. There's some family strife here. I would like you to buy something back that I recently sold through the Tenshodo. However, I was told by Kagetora that it has already been shipped to Nord. He told me that if I bring him some strangely shaped coral from Koroloka Tunnel, he would return my item. However, there's no way I could survive a trip to that tunnel. I would be in your debt if you could travel there in my place. Okay. So, we're going to go to Koroloka Tunnel. Now, this is a tunnel that I actually went to not too long ago when we did some leveling. And I do believe we unlocked a survival guide, so we should have a shortcut to get there. But it looks like, looking at this guide, it looks like the quickest path is actually to go to Western Altepa and then zone in. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let me go ahead and get to a guide. All right, let's go ahead and warp over to Western Altepa. Oops, no. All right, let's see here. I think it's here, maybe? Let's see. I-5. Yes, right there, right there. I think it's a good look at the fireworks from here. Very pretty. So we are making our way to Korloka Tunnel to find this piece of coral. All right. Let's see, where are we going? It's in here somewhere. So somewhere there will be a question mark on the ground that I can click on, which should start a fight, and then reward me with a piece of coral. Oh, are these guys... Oh my, I didn't think they were going to aggro me. Okay. Let's zone out real quick and come in prepared. I did not think they were going to aggro me at this level. Guess I was wrong. bum, 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 bum. All right, so let's go ahead and get a group going. Who do we want? Who do we want? Let's get Shintaro. And you know, we could stand to earn a little EXP, so it's all good. Let's go, Robert Crab. Earned some pretty decent EXP off that. Shark Bite, learned a new weapon skill. Let's add it. Uh-oh. Something still attacking me? Guess so. I didn't realize there was another one out here. Alright. Let's fight it. Oh, that was pretty cool. Alright, where am I? Let's see. Oh, I'm in Kuftal Tunnel. I went in the wrong freaking tunnel. Good heavens. Good lord. Man. Went in the wrong freaking place. Give me just a second. Go on, Z. Let's go. Come on. You gotta be quiet. Right, sorry about that. I thought my dogs were outside in the rain, but they were all inside. Okay. All right, so I went into the wrong tunnel. Silly mistake. Silly mistake. This is Kuftal. I need to go in Korloka. All right, so let's see. Korloka, where is that tunnel? It is right here, maybe? Dang. Okay. Let's get a mount. Wrong tunnel, wrong tunnel. I was thinking to myself, that doesn't look like the underground, you know, the old flooded coral tunnel that I'd been in earlier. Yes, this right here, this structure. This is part of the PvP battleground that no one uses anymore. I would love to participate in this stuff, but just no one does it. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Alright, let's find the right tunnel. I feel silly for missing it. What is this? These gold banded rocks. That's cool looking. Oh, that's really cool. They glow. I don't know that I've ever been over here. Yeah, I like that. That's really, really neat. Really neat. All right, this will be the right tunnel. Yeah. I can already tell this is the one. I don't know that I'll need any trusts up, but just in case there's mobs that aggro in here, we'll get some. Let's add Moomer to the mix. We just got her. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, so what I'm looking for is, okay, it's down here. I remember. This is the right map. This is the right place. Lacerator. Lacerator. You gonna fight me, Lacerator? Oh, well, hey, this is this map here has some IT mobs. This will be a cool little place to maybe grind a level or two. Well, I can't grind any levels because I'm still at cap. But that mob does not look familiar to me. I don't think I've ever fought a Lacerator. And they don't aggro. The robber crabs aggro. These don't. There's plenty of them. This is a sweet little level spot, actually. The bounty hunter gonna... No, he didn't aggro me either. Now, what about the spool leech? You gonna aggro? Nope. Everybody's friendly in here. Thread leech, spool leech. A bogey. Right. So at the end of this little finger of the cave here, I do believe... There, here we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and eliminate this thread leech. Just so it's one less thing we'll have to fight, because it'll trigger a fight when I try to collect this coral. That was super easy. Alright. Let's do it. The hair on the back of your neck stands on end. Oh, these guys are a pushover too. You see nothing out of the ordinary here. Are we sure about that? Did I get the coral? I don't think so. Let's see. And the bodies have despawned. Okay. There we go. Strangely shaped coral. Okay, so that's that. Let's warp back. And we have to go back to Bastock. Much easier. Much, much, much easier than, say, Summoner, which was just insane. And even much easier than Samurai, honestly. Samurai had to run around to 2 different areas, fight monsters, collect 2 different items. Here, I just had to run here, get this one item. So let's head back to Port Bastock. Some strangely shaped coral. I'm grateful for your help, but there's one problem. Kagetora told me that if I wanted my item back, I would have to go to Norg and get it myself. As much as I would like to go, I cannot. Hate to ask you again after all the trouble you've gone through, but would it be too much to ask you to take that coral to Ryoma in Norg? I would be in your debt. Alright, so to Norg we go. Now, one thing to remember is, for me now, Norg is just one warp away, right? But back in the day, this would have meant, you know, getting on an airship, going to Kazam, going all the way to Norg. Quite a bit more cumbersome than it is today. Now it's sort of just running around and checking boxes, but back then, it was a whole other adventure. Nope, nope, no, not favorites. There we go. Ryoma. Let's see. I've seen that name. Oh, right there. I see them. What? And Setsu asked you to bring me this strangely shaped coral? Hasn't changed a bit, has he? Always a weak little worm. If I saw his face, it would smack him so hard. Well, at least he's learned the value of this blade. Yomi can now rest in peace. Oh, and let me tell you, I'm not doing this for Insetsu. I only care about Yomi's daughters. Oh, so there's a little bit of a story here, I think, between Insetsu, Katie, and Ayame. Was the mother a ninja, perhaps? That's kind of what it sounds like, right? It's kind of what it sounds like. Let's go back to Insetsu and see what he has to say. Oh, man. Oh, I've still got a minute left on that timer. But that's okay. He's just up here. All right. I cannot express in words the gratitude I feel towards your kindness. I sold this to help support my family, but then I realized my daughter needed it once more. Katie, Father, what is that? You brought another sword for Yami, didn't you? It's just not fair. Would you stop going on about that? I've never purchased a weapon for your sister. Every katana she owns was acquired without my or anyone else's help. Then what is it for? I was going to wait, but I guess you're old enough to know. This dagger was your mother's. You mean this old thing was Mom's? Yes. Its real name is a shinobi katana. Mom was a ninja? Mom was a ninja? Long ago, Yomi, your mother, and I lived in Norg. Norg is a haven for the arts of the Far East. I was just a lowly crew member on a pirate ship. Your mother, on the other hand, was a master of ninjutsu, almost as strong as she was beautiful. And that's probably why she found comfort in a normal, boring man like me. When we found that your mother was carrying your sister, we left Norg and traveled here in search of a more simple life. It was at that time that your mother told me she was proud of the road she had taken. And it was that very road that led her to her new life. The hardships that she had to endure made her into a strong mother that she was. Perhaps at that time, she realized that she did not have much longer in this world. If she fought for 10 long years, but she fought for 10 long years until she had exchanged her life for the life of our second daughter, you, Katie. I never wanted you or your sister to take up the katana. When your sister said she wanted to travel to Norg to study the ways of the samurai, of course I was against it. However, if it was to keep her from becoming a ninja. Katie, each day you remind me more and more of your mother. That's why I have been so protective of you, but maybe I was wrong. Unlike most fighters, ninjas do not just wave their swords. They lurk in the shadows and stalk their enemies. One must have the highest level of patience and concentration to draw that blade. Your mother left this blade sheathed to remind her of that. And now this blade will be passed on to you. The road you travel is for you to decide, but do not forget the message that remains in your mother's katana. That's touching, isn't it? I thank you so much for your help in bringing the blade back to my home. I do not have much to offer you, but take this scroll detailing the secrets of the ninja as a token of my appreciation. It was my wife's. No, Katie will not be needing it. All she really needed was her mother's strong will and spirit. If she wishes to walk the path Yomi chose, it will be her own decision. But I have the feeling she'll be traveling the north soon to find that path. Nice. Wonder what scroll. What scroll do we get? Absolutely nothing. I don't see a scroll. I don't see a scroll. Maybe it's just a ninja magic that I was granted. Let's see. Nope. What scroll? What a ripoff. You're not even gonna give me a free ninja scroll? Take this scroll detailing... Oh, okay. So the scroll is the job unlock. Okay, got it. Alright, well, whatever. So we can now be a ninja. Now, ninja is a job that I actually probably will want to level. I really like Thief. And I think I want to take Thief all the way to 99. And right now I'm rocking Thief with a warrior subjob. But ninja, I think, well, at least traditionally, back in the 75 era, ninja was really the sub-job of choice for Thief. Now, maybe that's different now. A big reason it was back then was because ninja can dual wield. And so when you have ninja as a sub-job for Thief, your Thief can dual wield. But I think now, Thief inherits the dual wield ability on its own at a higher, at a higher level. So I don't know. What do we want to do? Do I want to go ahead and try to unlock Dragoon? Dragoon's the last job in Xylart. Oh, I think maybe. Maybe I do. I think Dragoon is in Sandoria. Yeah, let's see. Yes. Alright. So let's go ahead and we'll start Dragoon and maybe finish it tonight. Then we'll have all the Xylart jobs unlocked. Just looking over the quest real quick. Okay. We're going to go to the warehouse. Actually, let me just see something. Let's see how many login points I have now. 190. No, I never did pick this event item up. Kind of silly, but I think I want it. Has no real purpose, but I want it. Put it with the rest of the party stuff, shall we? All right, down here. warehouse is over here. I wonder whatever happened to all the dragoons. A little lore here about dragoons. You hear more talk about Dragoon King Grand Prix these days. They say that his top vassal was a dragoon. I wonder whatever happened to all the dragoons. Okay, so these guys, they just have a little chat. And so they mention the oubliette, the dungeon. So I think that's a clue that we need to go there. Now, I've not actually been there on this character. So we're going to get to go to a new zone, the Bostino oubliette. And I can't remember. It's in one of the Ronfar zones it connects to. So we'll find it. Actually, no, that's an exit from Sandoria. So I think I have to go to the chateau, actually. There's an exit in Ronfar. I think. We'll see. I can't remember where I'm going. Yeah, okay, yeah. The dungeons are down here. The dungeons beneath Sandoria. Now, where are we going? Let's just explore. This is a zone that I never went to very much. I think I remember there being some puddings in here or something. I think there's some bad guys in some of the cells. I could be wrong about that. But I remember fighting a black pudding in here. I know that. Once upon a time. It's very somber feeling. I think this is the guy I have to talk to. Yeah. Cyrano's. No, you'll not find him here. He's dead. His cellmate was a beastmaster who somehow called forth a terrible creature and fled. His beast knocked a gaping hole in the wall, so he was home free. But Cyrano's body was found underneath the creature. It's too bad. We could have saved him if we had got here sooner. A lot of intrigue. A lot of backroom politics here, Sandoria. If you wish to learn of dragoons, ask the archaeologist. I'm going to try to say that. Well, Hiruse in the cathedral. He should know well their lore. Okay? So to the cathedral we go, I guess, right? Let's see. Wiki's telling me this guy may offer a second quest. Yeah, that's a quest for the spell Drain. I think I actually have the Beastman blood. So I'll come back and give it to him later. I go the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way. Alright. Let's go to the cathedral. Okay. I think this guy is in here. No, I don't see him. Let's talk to these guys anyways. Actually, this is doing something. This is, oh, you wish to learn of dragoons? If only Doctor... Okay, so yeah. There he is, okay. Doctor, this adventure is inquiring about dragoons. Well, then our adventure has come to the right place. First of all, young lad, you must understand that these were holy dragons. That there are holy dragons. There exist dragons of evil as well. Seems like Rahal is up to some nefarious things. Large drop in the number of dragons born in Vanity Hill. That is where you come in. There's a rumor that a wyvern has laid an egg in the maze of Shringu. I would like you to excavate that egg and protect it from the dragon slayers. To prevent them from killing the wyvern while they are still young, we must get to the egg before they do. So to the maze. Now the maze is a underground dungeon. I don't think I've been to on this character. Let's see. I think I'll need a pickaxe for this. Let's see. I think I might have one. I'm not sure. I thought I had some, unless I sold them when I was done with them. I don't see any. Make sure. No? Don't have any there. Okay. We'll buy some. Think they sell some. Alright, so I've got the pickaxe. Alright, so now to the maze, which is, I think outside of Marfatod Mountains, which I do have a warp for, but I don't believe I've been to the maze, so I don't have a warp there yet. Let's see. Let me make sure. Where is the maze? No, it is not in the mountains. It is in Burimu Peninsula. Okay. Or the canyon. Let's see. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Which one do we want to go in? Maze. You know what? This is close to the maze. Let's go here. So let's hop on a mount. Bum, bum, bum. Let's find the entrance. Let us find it. We are going the wrong way. Let's see. Nope. Wrong way, wrong way. I know there's an entrance here somewhere. I'm gonna cling to this wall. There it is. I knew it was in here somewhere. Alright, so essentially here in the maze, I just need to look for an excavation point, which there's several. This maze is also one of the places that you can go. If I remember right, I could be wrong about this, but I think this is one of the places you can go for the RSE, race specific equipment. Oh god. All the way down here. Oh, and look, the book is all the way over there. I'm gonna have to come back here for the book one day. But I don't think today is gonna be that day. Too weak. Too weak. Okay, we're good. Look for an excavation point. Find us a wyvern egg. There's one. Oh, that was fast. Let me see what's in one of these other ones. There's several around here. Maybe we'll get something cool. A giant femur. Your pickaxe breaks. Of course it does. A bat fang. I'm having fun. Let's just keep at it. A scorpion shell. Just want to take a peek around here. The cool little zone. It's been many, many years since I've been here in the maze. But we can leave at any time. I've got the egg. Right, yeah, that's actually as far as we're going to go. All right, so let's go ahead and warp out of here. I've got the egg. I'm going to go back to Sandoria and talk to Morgine again, I believe. Then I think he's going to tell me to take it somewhere. I remember there being lots of crags, spiny things, so I'm pretty sure it's Marfatad. I think I have to put the egg somewhere where it gets incubated. I can't remember. It's all been a while. So back to Sandoria, northern Sandoria we go. My name is Yashimito. I am what you would call a student of the doctor. How would you like to try hatching that egg? The doctor has told me that it would be dangerous, but I would like to give it a try. Isn't any true scientist feel the same way? Take the egg and place it on the far eastern tip of Drogaroga's spine, located in the Marfatad Mountains. If that wyvern has the holy crest, there's a possibility that a new dragoon may be born. Okay. So to Marfatad Mountains we go. Now I can warp there directly, but the spine, I think the fastest way there is right outside of Ostrosia. So we're going to warp to Castle Ostrosia. I don't remember where on the spine this point is, but we'll just follow it and keep checking it until we find the right spot. That is so cool. I love the fireworks. So let us warp to Castle Ostrosia. Trying to remember what region it is. Right there. Check me. And then we're just gonna go right out the door. Okay. So here's the start of the spine. So I'm just gonna run alongside the spot. Oh, is this the spot? I was gonna say I'm just gonna run alongside the spine until we find the spot, but this might be it. I think this is it. Nice. Rowinja, is it not amazing? Behold, a dragon after all this time. You've done well. Now step back. Oh my. You're about to witness the rebirth of a true dragoon. Stay where you are. Take a single step and this dragon's life is forfeit. How I've waited for this. The seal you've placed upon me is broken, Rahal Dragon Slayer. So, you still walk among us, Cyranoos. That half-witted beastmaster was the one who crushed to death in the cell. With the blood of this infant worm, my transformation into a full dragoon form will be complete. You will not become the dragoon. The dragon will consume you. Stay back. This wyvern will grow to maturity knowing only the need for revenge in its heart. Even though it has committed no sin, it is my duty as a dragon slayer to exterminate wyverns that bear the unholy sign. This wyvern is rare, for it bears neither mark. However, it is not the only one I have encountered. I witnessed the birth of a wyvern that was free of either sign, and the person who forged a pact with the wyvern was my friend Cyranoos. But as it grew, the unholy sign began to emerge. I stripped Cyrnus of his powers and locked him in the Avalon, hoping it would slow down the wyvern's increasing hold on his spirit. It was all in vain. If only I had slain that wyvern when I had the chance. Now I must finish off this creature and prevent the same tragedy from happening again. We may need his power in our search for Cyrnus. For the moment, I will give the care of this wyvern over to a friend of mine. He will nurse it back to health. Once we have tracked down Cyrnus, it dies by my hand. Understood? Cyrnus, I still believe in you. You must believe in me too. Interesting. Okay, that's weird. So, what now? I don't know. Let's go talk to Rahal. That's usually the way this works. Don't know if I can use my warp ring yet or not. Still have a 2-minute cooldown on it. So we will just go to Ostroja and use the survival guide to get back to Sandoria. If I remember right, I gotta fight this guy or something, I think. I can't remember. I did used to enjoy playing Dragoon. Well, let's go back to Sandy and let's talk to Rahal. He's going to be in the chateau. Oops. All right, Rahal. Where is he? I know he's in here. He's over here. There he is. Precious Dragon is not in danger, but we learn that Cyrnus is somewhere in Gelshpa outpost. If he is to be saved, a dragon curse remedy is necessary. Drinking this may separate him from the dragon that is feeding on his soul. Here, take this one. Alright, so Gelshpa, I know exactly where to go. He's going to be... It's a BCNM in that hut door, the same place where Save the Children, that nation mission occurred. So we are heading out to Gelshpa. This reminds me, I need to go ahead and do some more of the nation missions too. With the release of Rise of the Zillart, there were new nation missions available. Let's go ahead and take a mount. Make our trip to Gelshpa a little bit faster. All right, so the hut is not very, very far at all. See if I can remember. We can see this next little zone up here. Yeah, right over here. Now, I don't remember the details of this fight. I don't think I can use trust. I don't know if it's level capped, so we don't know how hard this is going to be. We're going to find out. Let's see. But this is it. If I finish this, I'll be a Dragoon. Rahal, wait. Something is odd about the dragon. We may soon be out of time. Leave this to me. Oh my. I'm gonna eat some food if I can. I don't know if this is gonna be hard. I don't know if it's level capped or not. Oh, he turns into a dragon. Okay. Am I really level capped? My EXP or my HP says no. No, I'm not level capped. We're just gonna fight this guy outright. I'll probably slaughter him actually. Well, maybe not. Can I stay behind him long enough to hit him? Nope. But I'm not gonna have a problem with this fight, I don't think. Let's steal from him. Nothing. Cool looking mob. Let's go berserk. And there it is.
Get off of it, please.
Alright, so here's where we get to name the wyvern. So many cool names. I think we'll go with Woofy. And that's that. All of the Zealot jobs are now unlocked. And I think that's where I'm going to stop tonight. Now, when I play again next time, the plan is to break the level 70 cap. And then kind of play it by ear from there. But that's where I'm going to stop tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I'll be back in a day or two. And we'll play some more. And like I said, break that next level cap and go from there. Thanks again. I hope everybody has a good evening.